So today's workout is a women's workout and it's designed to target the belly, so your abs and your stomach, to get you that toned, flat stomach look that I know you're looking for. Now I want to start by saying that you cannot get that look through exercise alone. You need to make sure that you're getting the right amount of calories in order to get the results. Now I know I bang on about calories a hell of a lot on this channel, but you need to make sure that your diet is right before you go ahead and start doing all these exercises and workouts. You will not get results and start seeing abs if you ignore your diet and just do exercising. You have to make sure that you are burning more calories than what you're consuming in order to get rid of that body fat and start seeing that toned look that you're all looking for. Now, if you're not sure on how to get started with your diet, or maybe you just need some nutrition advice, then if you click up here, I'll have a video that's going to help you get on your way. The other point I want to talk about before we get into the exercises is that your body does not allow you to spot reduce fat. So just doing ab exercises doesn't mean that you're going to burn fat from your abs and nowhere else. Your body can only understand the language of burning calories, and it will then burn through the fat from head to toe. So if you're doing arm workouts, it doesn't mean that you're only going to burn fat from your arms. It means you're going to be burning fat from everywhere, but you're going to be targeting the muscles on your arms. So the main thing is that you want to make sure that you're in a calorie deficit and you're doing exercises in order to make sure that you're burning through that fat no matter where it is on your body. So let's get straight into the first exercise, which is knees to elbows. There's probably a technical word for it, but I call it knees to elbows. What you want to do is get yourself down into the normal sit-up position, and then you want to concentrate on bringing your elbow to your knees. Things you want to focus on is making sure that your shoulder blades and your feet stay off the floor at all times, and you want to try and make sure you get yourself into a bit of a rhythm. So if you've got some momentum, it's going to make the exercise a lot easier, and I'm sure you're going to get much better results if you can do a hell of a lot more reps. So second exercise is crunches or sit-ups. And what I'm going to show you is how you can do these to make sure that you do a full rep every single time so you can get the most out of the exercise. So what you want to do is get yourself into a sit-up position, put your hands straight out in front of you so that they rest on your knees. And then what you're going to do is complete the rep so that your fingertips go over the top of your knees, and then they want to finish just past the kneecap. When you come back down, you want to make sure that your shoulder blades are touching the floor before you then go back up again. And that then is a full rep, and that will give you much better results across the whole of your abs. So third exercise is butterfly kicks. So what you want to do is lie on your back, you want to put your legs straight out in front of you, and then you want to point your toes to the ceiling and do little kicks. So this will be targeting your lower abs. Now what you want to do is pick a leg and then do your reps off of that leg. So you want to say choose your left leg, and every time your left leg comes down, that counts as one rep. So you should be counting every other kick, if that makes sense. Now the idea is you want to have your hands by your side when you're doing this exercise. However, that can hurt some people's lower back. So the way you get around this is you put your one hand on top of one another and put it just on your coccyx, on your lower back, and that will then stop you from feeling that lower back pain that you might get if you have your hands down by your side. Next exercise is heel touches. This is going to focus on your obliques, your side muscles here, and what you're going to do is set yourself up in the sit-up position and then twist around and get your hand to touch your heel. Now, we want to focus on making sure that your shoulder blades stay off the floor at all times, and you sort of pivot on your hips. And then what you can do to make it harder is bring your heels closer together so you've got further around to reach, and to make it easier, you can just widen your feet apart. Now have a play around with it, see which feels best for you, as you may feel it targets the muscles in a better way depending on the angle in which you are rotating. So have a play around with it and see which is more comfortable for you. Last exercise is the plank. Now this is a great exercise for overall core stability. Quite simple to set up really. You want to keep your body nice and flat, so you want to be focused on keeping your hips high and don't let your shoulders sag down too much. You want to keep your shoulders pushed away from the floor. You want to make sure that they're also directly above your elbows. You don't want to be too far forward or too far back. And then make sure that you're tensing the whole of your core muscles. So you want to be tensing your bum, tensing your abs, and make sure everything stays solid. And you want to be holding this for as long as you possibly can. So that's all 5 exercises. And what I recommend is that you do this in a circuit. So you want to do one exercise after another without any rest in between. And then when you've finished all 5, you can then rest them for 2 minutes before getting straight back into it. Now, when it comes to doing the plank, you don't obviously have reps to do. So what I would recommend is that you hold that for as long as you can at the end of the circuit, and then that will complete the circuit for you. So when you can't hold the plank any longer, you then stop, you rest for 2 minutes, and then you get straight back into it. Now, I would recommend that you do this for 3 times through if you can, and that will then complete the workout. When it comes to deciding on how many reps you feel you will be able to do on each exercise, have a play around and see which is comfortable for you. So try out each exercise first and see how easy or difficult they are, and then set yourself reps accordingly. Then get yourself through the workout and make a note of the reps that you did, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to track it and try to do more reps with each workout. So week on week you're going to be getting more reps in for each workout, so hopefully after a month or so you'll be doing far more reps than when you started. So that's it. Those are the exercises that I recommend to target your belly, your abs, your stomach. Now, I do want to reiterate though that it is so important that you make sure you sort out your diet before you worry about the exercises and things that you're doing. Make sure that you're putting yourself in a calorie deficit. That's going to burn through that fat, burn through those calories, and that's going to start showing the results of a flat stomach and that toned look that I know you're looking for. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.